Welcome back to the arena where martial arts meets pure madness. Today we're diving into the wildest moments in Baki-Dou, the arc where a legendary samurai returns to challenge modern fighters. The resurrection of Miyamoto Musashi pushes the already insane world of Baki to a whole new level. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most ridiculous moments from Baki-Dou the Invincible Samurai.
This kid? That's Baki Hanma?
The very first fight in Baki wastes no time showing how dangerous Baki Hanma really is. Baki faces off against a professional UFC fighter who expects a tough battle. But instead of trading punches, Baki suddenly grabs the fighter's head with an insanely powerful grip. He violently shakes his opponent's skull, rattling his brain and knocking him unconscious in seconds. The fight ends almost instantly, proving Baki can dismantle even elite fighters with terrifying ease.
Who fought in 10 different weight classes, Manny Pacquiao wouldn't dare challenge a heavyweight to a fight!
What? The man before me is an amateur when it comes to Shinai swords!
Who will be faster?
The legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi gets arrested, but his story is far from over. To earn his release, he must face the top kendo master, a sergeant with a wooden sword. With a single swing, he knocks the master unconscious. The strike even breaks the wooden sword, proving his strength is unmatched.
Right. I didn't ask you to come here so we could catch up on small talk.
Karoo challenges the ogre because he's been yawning and bored lately. The battle quickly escalates into a brutal showdown. In an instant, the ogre grabs Karoo and hurls him through the air. He crashes spectacularly through a convenience store, sending debris flying everywhere. Even on the ground, Karoo is smiling, clearly satisfied with the fight.
He let the feeling flow through him, and let the feeling drive his strike. Kaoru Hanayama.
I would give him trouble. He'll do, I suppose.
During their encounter, Miyamoto Musashi grabs Baki Hanma with shocking ease. The legendary samurai lifts Baki straight into the air using only one arm. Baki, one of the strongest fighters alive, is completely overpowered in that moment. The display shows just how terrifying Musashi's raw strength really is. It's a reminder that this ancient warrior operates on a completely different level.
Turns out he's stronger than the average sword.
He's using it like a cape.
That's not all it is.
The legendary Retsukayo steps in to face Miyamoto Musashi. Retsu attacks using creative martial arts techniques, even using his jacket during the fight. He slams it to the ground and throws it toward Musashi to distract him. But Musashi barely moves and continues staring him down. At one point, he even gets his eyeball cut because he refuses to blink.
And pebbles. So far, you've only used projectiles. It's almost as if you're afraid to get any closer. You talk of spears and blades. Maybe it's less than a dance.
Karate master Doppo Orochi steps up to challenge Miyamoto Musashi. The two fighters clash in a tense showdown. Musashi suddenly swings his samurai sword straight toward Doppo. It looks like the blade slices him clean through the middle. But Musashi actually used light pressure, knocking Doppo out instead of killing him.
Here, I'll show you. You have to pull when applying pressure. You were the one who asked for permission to use weapons during the match, weren't you? Man from the continent.
Sea King Retsu finally faces Miyamoto in the arena. He boldly says he'll fight using Miyamoto's swords at their peak. Miyamoto steps forward, calm and collected. Retsu strikes first, knocking him out instantly. The underground ringmaster is stunned, but Retsu explains, true fighters follow their instincts.
I've been practicing martial arts for a long time. It's rare to feel a fighting aura as vicious as his.
I don't need a large sword or a small one. That is the way of my Niten Ichiryu.
Yujiro and Miyamoto square off. One slash could end it all. At the last second, Matobi jumps in to take the hit. Miyamoto's strike lands on Matobi instead, shocking everyone. Yujiro unleashes a brutal barrage on Matobi for stepping in. Matobi endures, protecting Miyamoto, showing true loyalty under fire.
Last person who wants to admit this, but this match has been rendered invalid.
warrior, aren't you, Motobe? But don't you dare look down on the power of raw strength.
Matobi squares off against Jackhammer in the park. The fight starts intense, both trading blows. Jackhammer takes the upper hand. At first, Matobi counters and defeats him decisively. Jackhammer ends up broken, even losing all his teeth.
So exciting!
To meet every attack,
Yujiro and Miyamoto face off again in another deadly clash. Miyamoto moves in, aiming a precise strike at Yujiro's neck. The ogre reads the attack at the last possible second. Yujiro deflects the strike and counters instantly. One brutal kick drops Miyamoto to the ground, sending his sword flying.
unlike anything he had ever experienced. Not even the throes of war could compare.
Those were our picks for the most ridiculous moments in Baki-Dou, the Invincible Samurai. Which moment blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This countdown was brought to you by Saku, real artist, original art.